The soft clink of silverware echoes to the marble-clad kitchen as the morning sun pours through the tall windows. The scent of freshly brewed coffee wafts toward you just as you step down the spiral staircase, adjusting the sleeves of your blouse. Jungkook stands by the counter, sleeves rolled, black shirt hugging his sculpted frame, two mugs of coffee in front of him, one perfectly how you like it. He looks up, smiling faintly as if just the sight of you is enough to make his morning. "You're late," he says, sliding the mug toward you. "You didn't have to wait, you tease, taking a sip, savoring the warmth. I'm not that much of a princess." He leans in, voice lower, eyes locked onto yours. "You are my wife. My princess is the bare minimum." Your cheeks heat up slightly, but you roll your eyes to hide it. Even after a year of marriage, he has a way of making your heart flutter without even trying. You grab your bag, checking your schedule. "I have 3 meetings, 1 editing deadline, and the new intern orientation. Don't wait up tonight." He frowns slightly, walking toward you as you put on your heels. "I have plenty of space in my company. You're overworked, just say the word." "And become the CEO's pampered wife?" You smile playfully, poking his chest. "I worked my ass off for that role. Let me be me, Jungkook." He sighs, wrapping his arms around your waist, pulling you closer. "I love that about you." He rests his forehead on yours for a second. "But it doesn't mean I stop worrying when you come home looking like a zombie. You are the one who marries a woman who wants both ambition and love." You whisper against his lips. His gaze darkens just slightly, like he wants to say something more intimate, but the sound of your cab honking breaks the moment. He pecks your forehead and lets you go. Time skip. Later that evening, you return home, dropping your bag by the door, stretching your sore arms. You're halfway through unbuttoning your shirt when you hear someone shout, "Surprise!" You freeze. Standing in the living room, arms wide, is Arjun, your childhood best friend. Same mischievous grin, same mop of curly hair, just a bit more grown up. "Oh my god, Arjun!" You run and hug him tightly, overwhelmed by the sudden rush of memories, hide and seek, shared secrets, late night bike rides in the colony, like it's nothing changed. "You didn't tell me you were coming to the city." Wanted to see that shocked face again. He grins, stepping back, looking around the lavish interiors. "Wait, whose house is this?" You smile, brushing your hair back as you glance toward the hallway. "Mine. I mean ours." "Ours?" That's when Jungkook appears, buttoning his cuffs, clearly just stepping out of the shower. His jaw tightens for a moment as he sees the unfamiliar man standing close to you. You walk over quickly, grabbing Jungkook's hand with a warm smile. "Arjun, meet Jungkook, my husband. Jungkook, this is Arjun, my childhood best friend." There's a beat of silence, thick and curious. Jungkook extends his hand first. "Nice to meet you, Arjun." "Likewise," Arjun says, but his smile fades just a little too quickly. You don't notice, of course. You're too busy excitedly pulling out photo albums, talking about old stories, barely seeing the subtle clench of Jungkook's jaw, or the way he looks at you when you laugh a little louder than usual. Later, as Arjun leaves and you wave him goodbye at the gate, Jungkook watches from the upstairs window. You're smiling in a way that makes something stir inside his chest, a strange discomfort, a quiet ache. He walks away from the window, and for the first time since you got married, he doesn't wait up for you that night. Time skip. The week passes in a whirl of memories and meetings. You find yourself laughing more. Long forgotten stories resurfacing in Arjun's company. He becomes a frequent face at your office, showing up with lunch boxes from your old favorite restaurants or sending silly memes to your phone during meetings. You giggle at your desk, replying with a playful emoji, not noticing the way Jungkook's texts have slowly turned from "have lunch baby" to "hope your schedule isn't draining you." He doesn't double text anymore. He doesn't call when you're late, and you don't really notice the silence. You walk in, hair messy, laughter still clinging to your lips as you recall Arjun's dramatic impersonation of your childhood principal. You step into the kitchen and pause. Jungkook's there, shirt slightly unbuttoned, sleeves rolled up, stirring something on the stove. The smell of your favorite ramen fills the air. "You cooked?" you ask, a bit surprised. He nods without looking at you. "You've been eating out a lot. Thought I would bring your stomach home." You chuckle, but he doesn't. You sit across from him at the dining table, digging in. This is good. See, if the business fails, you can open a restaurant. Still no smile. His eyes stay on his bowl. You frown. Hey, are you okay? Jungkook pauses, then says quietly, "You've been spending a lot of time with Arjun lately." You blink. He's just visiting, and he's my childhood best friend, Cook. He finally looks up. His eyes are unreadable. I know, it feels like you only laugh when he's around these days. That hits you unexpectedly. You look down at your bowl, unsure what to say. The silence stretches. You are imagining things. You say eventually, brushing it off with a smile. You know how much I love being around you. But Jungkook doesn't reply. Time skip. Next day, Arjun leans against your desk grinning. So, dinner tonight? Old cafe or old spot? You owe me that much. I don't owe you, you tease. But I would love to. I need a break anyway. Your assistant peeks in. Ma'am, your husband's here. Should I send him in? Before you can answer, Jungkook steps in. He stops at the door, eyes flicking between Arjun, leaning too comfortably close to your desk, and you, too quick to look startled. Hey, Jungkook says, voice low but polite. Arjun stands upright but doesn't move back. Hi, Jungkook, you say, rising. Arjun was just leaving. Oh, I didn't realize I was on a timer. Arjun says with a playful chuckle, but Jungkook doesn't find it funny. She's married, Jungkook says, still looking at you, not him. To me. That tension again, that strange electricity. Arjun shrugs and picks up his phone. Yeah, I noticed. He walks out without saying goodbye. You turn to Jungkook. What was that? He doesn't say anything. He just hands you a small bag. You left your umbrella at home. It's supposed to rain. You look down at the bag, then back at him. His eyes are softer now, almost pleading. Come home early tonight? He asks. You hesitate. I promised Arjun I would meet him, just for dinner, nothing else. A pause, then Jungkook steps back. Of course. Just don't forget to eat properly, and he leaves. Time skip. That night, Arjun leans over the candlelight table, fingers tapping nervously. So, he's the silent type, huh? You frown. Don't start, Arjun. He sighs, dropping his hands. I was surprised. You never told me you got married. You were my best friend, Vayan. You sip your eyes downcast. It was arranged. It just happened, but he's good to me. We are happy. And you went away to another country to study and whatever. You know the rest. Arjun leans in, voice softer. You know, I used to think I would be the one sitting across from you like this someday. You look up startled. What? He doesn't flinch. I liked you since we were 15. I never told you because I thought it would go away, but seeing you now married to him, it hurts. You're speechless, Arjun. I'm not trying to ruin anything, he says quickly. I just needed to say it, to get it out. I don't expect anything. You don't have to say anything. You stare at him, heart racing. But all you can manage is, I need to go. You grab your bag and leave, mind clouded, unaware that your silence will carry a storm back home. Time skip. The rain taps steadily against the windows as you unlock the front door, your heels clicking against the marble. The house is quiet, too quiet. You glance at the clock, almost 10 pm. You walk into the living room, expecting to see Jungkook on the couch, working like always, but the space is empty. Jungkook, you call softly, unbuttoning your coat. You find him in the guest bedroom, not your shared one. He's seated at the edge of the bed, staring at his phone, lips pressed into a thin line. You hesitate in the doorway. Hey, why are you in here? He doesn't look up. I didn't want to keep waiting in our room. I thought maybe you weren't coming back tonight. The words sting unexpectedly. You step inside, defensive but calm. I told you I was meeting Arjun. It was just dinner. He's leaving soon. And Jungkook finally looks at you. His eyes don't carry anger, only quiet hurt. You've been saying that for days, and every night it's him you spend time with, not me. You exhale, trying not to sound irritated. Because he's been part of my life since forever, and he's going away. What do you want me to do? Ignore him? He stands up slowly, walking past you toward the door, then stops, turns. No, I want you to notice that I exist too. Your brows furrow. That's not fair. You know you matter to me. Do I? He asks softly. Then why do you never say it? You're caught off guard. Say what? He takes a shaky breath. You have never told me you love me. Not once. Not even in our quietest moments. I say it all the time. I try in the small things, but I don't even know if you feel the same. You swallow hard. I thought we didn't need to say it out loud. I thought we were happy. Jungkook walks toward the window, back facing you. We were, he whispers, until I started wondering if I was just a safe option, the arranged husband in the background while the childhood best friend still holds your heart. You feel your chest tighten. You're not in the background, Jungkook. You are. He turns, voice a little louder now, emotional, not angry. Then why does it feel like I'm second place? Like you light up more for him than you ever do for me? Silence. You're trying to form words, but nothing fits. You don't know how to defend a feeling you never intended to hurt him with. Arjun confessed something to me, you say quietly, stepping closer. He said he liked me, that he always has. Jungkook's face darkens. And you still went to dinner with him after that? He said he needed to say it and get it out, that he wasn't expecting anything from me. I didn't think. Exactly. His voice drops bitter and broken. You didn't think. Not about me, not about how that would feel. Not once. You stand in place, stunned. It wasn't like that, Jungkook. He walks past you, brushing your arm gently, like a ghost of his usual self. I don't want to fight, he says. I'm tired. He disappears into the hallway. You hear the soft click of the main door. Gone. Time skip. Later that night. You find him sitting on the couch in his study, a single lamp casting a warm glow over him. His suit jacket is tossed aside, sleeves loosened, a glass of wine untouched on the table. He is looking out the window, his jaw clenched, but his eyes, you freeze, they are wet. He doesn't notice you at first, and even when he does, he doesn't wipe them away. You walk in slowly and kneel beside him, your fingers reaching up to touch his cheek. He flinches slightly but lets you. Don't cry, you whisper. Please. I wasn't planning to, he murmurs, lips curving into a sad smile. But it's hard, loving someone with everything and still feeling like you're holding on to something that doesn't want to be held. Your eyes sting, you're wrong. You reach up and pull his face to yours, and for the first time you kiss him. Not just out of affection but with desperate tenderness. He gasps softly, stunned, but melts into you. You hold his face between your palms, whispering against his lips. You're not second, you're not forgotten. You're everything, Jungkook. I didn't realize how much it hurt you. I'm sorry. He lets out a shaky breath and buries his face into your neck, voice muffled and childlike. You smiled at him more. You laughed at his stupid jokes. You left my messages on red wine. I didn't say anything because I didn't want to seem pathetic, but it tore me up inside. You cradle him, your fingers gently threading through his hair. I didn't know. I was stupid. You should have yelled at me sooner. He pulls back slightly, red-eyed, lips pouting slightly. I didn't want to scare you off. You are my only person. And in that moment, you realize for all the diamonds and power and expensive gifts, Jungkook only wanted you. And somehow, you never really saw how fragile his heart could be. How a strong and powerful man on the outside is so soft and weak for his only wife. Time skip. The next morning, soft light filters through the blinds. You wake up wrapped in warmth, Jungkook's arms draped securely around your waist, his face nestled close to your shoulder. For the first time in days, the space between you is silent, but safe. You turn gently, watching his peaceful sleeping face. His brows aren't furrowed like they usually are. He looks younger, almost vulnerable. And then, as if sensing your gaze, he stirs. You're staring, he mumbles, voice hoarse. You smile. Maybe I missed you. He cracks one eye open. Maybe? After everything? You chuckle softly, brushing his hair from his forehead. Definitely I missed you, and I'm sorry. He steadies you for a second, then rolls onto his back, sighing deeply. You hurt me. You nod quietly. I know. He turns to you, gaze tender but serious. So what now? You take a deep breath. Now I set things right with you, for us. Time skip. Later that day, you surprise him at lunch walking into his top floor glass office with takeout bags in hand. He looks up startled but smiling softly. I came to steal an hour. Hope the CEO doesn't mind. He leans back in his chair watching you with amusement. Depends. What's the wife offering in return? Food, peace, and a heart that's only his, you say playfully, placing the bags down. He stands, pulling you into a quick warm kiss. I'll take the whole package. Time skip. That evening, The sunset paints the city golden as Jungkook steps out of his car. Arjun is already there waiting outside the same cafe you once met him at. The tension is thick as Jungkook approaches, clad in a black dress shirt, sleeves rolled, exuding quiet power. Jungkook, Arjun nods. I asked you to meet because we need to talk, Jungkook says flatly. Arjun crosses his arms. About Ryan, I assume. Jungkook's jaw tightens. Don't say her name like you still have the right. Arjun scoffs. I told her the truth that I liked her. I didn't do anything wrong. You didn't just do that, Jungkook says, stepping closer. You inserted yourself into our lives knowing we were married. You exploited your past with her. You made her feel guilty for moving on while trying to steal what wasn't yours to begin with. Arjun frowns. You think you can just claim her like she's some prize? Jungkook's eyes flash. No, I don't claim her. She chose me, and I would die before I let anyone make her doubt that. There's a long pause. Then Jungkook adds, voice like ice. If you respect her at all, this ends now. Don't text her, don't show up at her office, don't call. She's not your childhood playmate anymore. She's my wife, and the next time you cross the line, I won't be this civil. Doesn't argue, not because he agrees, but because the look in Jungkook's eyes says enough. Time skip that night. You're curled up on the couch when Jungkook returns. You look up, nerves evident in your eyes. Did it go okay? He walks over, sits beside you, and pulls you gently into his lap. It's done, I told him. All of it? He nods. I don't want him near you again, not because I don't trust you, but because I need to protect what we have. You wrap your arms around his neck, burying your face into his shoulder. Thank you for fighting for us. Always, he whispers. You look at him, your fingers tracing the curve of his jaw. I love you, Jungkook. His breath catches. You smile gently. I should have said it long ago. I'm sorry I made you doubt it, but I love you. I've loved you from day one. His lips tremble slightly before he crashes them onto yours, hungry, grateful, desperate. You feel him melt into the kiss, his hands pressing into your back like he never wants to let go. Time skip. 2 days pass in peaceful rhythm. Jungkook is warmer, more playful again. He sends you flowers to the office, takes silly selfies mid-meeting, and even insists on cooking you breakfast. You can feel the invisible wound slowly stitching back together. But peace, like glass, is delicate. Time skip at office. You're at your desk finishing edits when your phone buzzes. You stare at the screen conflicted. There's still unease from that cafe confession, but also a part of you that wants to make sure things end respectively. You don't want to open wounds between old friends. You reply. You don't tell Jungkook not to hide, but because you think it's insignificant. Time skip evening at the old cafe. The place is nearly empty. You sit across from Arjun at your usual childhood spot. He orders your favorite coffee without asking like he used to. Thanks for coming, he says quietly. You nod, sipping the warm drink. So, leaving the country again, huh? Yeah, fresh start, but part of me wishes things had turned out differently between us. You force a smile. Arjun, I'm happy now. I don't want to look back anymore. He stares at you for a second too long. Do you really mean that? You tense slightly. Yes, Jungkook, he means everything to me. He leans forward suddenly, eyes sharp. But he doesn't know you the way I do. He didn't grow up with you. He didn't hold you when you failed your first interview, or cry with you when your mom was in the hospital. Stop, you say firmly, straightening. That was a different time, don't twist it. He stands up, walking around the table. Just tell me once, Ryan, did you never feel anything, even once? He's too close now. You stand as well, trying to create distance. Arjun, you're making this uncomfortable. Don't do this. But then suddenly he grabs your wrist. Just one answer. You yank your hand away, voice shaking. Don't touch me. He reaches your arm again and this time tries to pull you in like he is about to kiss you. Arjun, stop it. You push him hard, stumbling back. He grabs again and this time you slap him hard. I said no. You kick his shin and run out of the cafe, heart thudding in panic, tears welling in your eyes. You don't stop until you reach the main road. You hail a cab with trembling hands, dialing one number on instinct. Jungkook, your voice cracks as soon as he picks up. What's wrong? Where are you? His voice goes sharp immediately. Please, can I come to your office? I just need you right now. Time skip. Jungkook's private office. You burst through the doors and fall into his arms, sobbing. He tried to kiss me, Jungkook. I said no. I pushed him away. I ran. His arms tighten around you. You feel his body grow tense like a volcano about to erupt. Did he hurt you? You shake your head. He touched me. Not that far, but I felt disgusting. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gone. He pulls back, holding your face. No, don't you dare blame yourself. His jaw is locked. His eyes saw me. He put hands on my wife. That's all I need to know. Jungkook's office conference room. Blacklist him. Jungkook orders coldly to his legal team. He doesn't leave the country. I want an FIR filed for inappropriate behavior assault. I want this reported on his records. Pull every string we have. The team nods. They know better than to question the fury of John Jungkook when his wife is involved. Time skip. Later at home. You sit on the bed quietly while Jungkook changes from his office clothes. You didn't have to go so far. You whisper. You already protected me. He walks over, kneeling before you, cupping your face gently. I didn't do it just for you. I did it for me. Because if anyone even thinks about touching you without your consent, they need to know what it costs. You lean forward, pressing your forehead to his. I was scared, but the moment I saw you, I felt safe again. He holds you for a long time, rubbing your back, whispering over and over, You're safe, you're mine, no one will ever hurt you again. Arjun is reported jobless, disgraced, and under legal watch. The trauma he caused still lingers in the background, but Jungkook has never left your side, not for a second. He works from home, cooks for you, brings you warm towels when you shower, holds your hand as you sleep. You feel safe, you feel seen, and tonight something in the air has shifted, like the weight has lifted and the love is ready to bloom in its fullest form. Jungkook insisted on getting away for the weekend. He flew you both to a quiet property along the coast in his private chopper where no one would find you, just ocean breeze and moonlight. You step out of the bath in a silk robe, towel drying your hair. He's already in the bedroom, standing by the open balcony door. The light kisses his skin, and for a second you pause to admire him, how he's yours, still, always. He turns, sensing you behind him. His eyes soften, then darken, slowly, deliberately. You okay? He asks. You nod. I've never felt more okay than I do when I'm with you. Jungkook walks to you slowly, his fingers brushing your damp hair aside. I've been waiting to hear that for so long. You smile shyly. I've been waiting to say it too. His lips press against yours, not with hunger, but devotion, the kind of kiss that feels like home. He picks you up gently, laying you on the bed, his hands never rushing, only exploring, as if memorizing your presence.